Hey everyone, Dennis Spillman here of Uncovering Oklahoma, and I have a special guest today, Apollo Woods of the Bigger Than Food Foundation. We just got done filming just another fabulous food episode. Apollo, you want to tell us a little bit about what we've been eating today?
So we've eaten two amazing restaurants. We tasted a lot of great sweet food, but this time we're featuring areas in South Oklahoma City, Moore, and Norman. So you're going to enjoy these three locations that we tried. We tried grilled cheese sandwiches, Caribbean and Southern food, a lot of shakes.
A lot of desserts.
So we're going to take y'all back in time and show y'all what we've done throughout the entire day. Support three amazing Black-owned restaurants in South OKC, Moore, Norman area for you to support.
All right, let's go eat.
We're in one of my favorite ice cream parlors. We're in Norman at Sweet Sips and Sticks. So I'm here with Tabitha, the owner. Now, what are you going to create for us today? You got a lot to choose from.
Do have a lot to choose from.
And I don't really know what I really want because you make things made to order. What do you feel so inspired to do today?
Today I'm gonna make you two of our top sellers.
Okay.
Both in milkshake form, but we're gonna throw in a little twist and give you one in the nacho form. So we're gonna make the chocolate blast milkshake and the black tie nachos.
Okay, wait a minute. I've never had an ice cream nacho. So before you get into making it, you got to tell me, how did you come to create an idea of ice cream nachos?
Okay, so
Tell the truth. Tell the
this
truth.
is how it happens.
Okay.
So I order my cones. You know, they come in big boxes. I open it and I'm like, gosh dang it, half of them are broken. What am I supposed to do with this? Do I just throw them all away? And I was like, I really don't want to waste something that I pay my money for. And I was like, what can I use these cones for? It's like, oh my gosh, I can make ice cream nachos.
Okay, so who did you guinea pig with that to make these nachos?
One of my coworkers.
Okay.
Yes, and she actually had an awesome idea that is part of them now, is there's a cute little mini cone that goes on top of them too, so it's like a little, it's actually my favorite part of the ice cream nachos.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we're making nachos and
Black time, chocolate blast milkshake.
chocolate blast milkshake. Okay.
Yes.
So but before you do that, I'm curious for people who are going to watch this and they're just trying to figure out, like, how did this dream of yours come to a reality? What made you decide that you wanted to have an ice cream shop?
I'm a very creative person. I've always been a creative person. I knew I wanted to do my own thing.
Okay.
So I was trying to figure out what I could do where I got to create. And it kind of just came from me taking my kids, specifically my younger daughter, on her soccer trips. And we both are big sweet tooths. And so she'd be like, Mom, we got to go get donuts. So we'd search and we'd be like, oh, let's go to this place. Also in that, we would find niche places, something that we can't get where we're at to go to. So she'd want donuts and I'd be like, I want ice cream. She'd be like, but I want macaroons and this place is cool. So we'd end up going like 6 different places. And so when I was thinking, I was like, I like to create, I like desserts, you know, I was like, ice cream could be my base and then I could put any of the whatever sweets you can think of on top of them.
Okay, so you line the cup with chocolate. So before I really get into the treat, I'm licking my cup like a dog treat.
You do whatever you want to do. It's so funny to see people's reactions when they get it. They're like, I don't even know where to start. Do I lick it like with my mouth? Do I use a spoon? Do I drink my milkshake? Do I eat the big pastry or cookie or whatever that is on it?
Okay, so those are 3
scoops.
huge scoops of what kind of ice cream?
Dutch chocolate.
Dutch chocolate ice cream.
Then we drizzle the inside of the cup.
I mean, this is like a chocolate lover's dream come true.
That is, it's called the chocolate blast.
It just keeps getting taller and taller.
Oh yeah, it grows.
Wait. So it's like a mountain. That's a beautiful mess.
It is a beautiful mess.
Y'all look at this. You see this? It's like, there's the whipped cream Cool Whip, Kit Kat. It's already dripping on my hands. I don't know how I'm going to eat this brownie. I have no idea how I'm going to tackle this.
Just bite it. Bite the brownie.
Brownie first?
Bite the brownie.
Brownie first? Okay, I'm going to do brownie first. My beard for a while.
So if you love chocolate, that's yours. That's what you come in here and you get.
Mine anyway.
And I guess everybody, you're good. Let me get you a napkin.
Look, y'all. This is really an adventure.
I will say that I have a thing for whipped cream, and I do go a little crazy with my whipped cream.
Hey, look, it's worth it. So now it's the ice cream nachos.
Ice cream nachos.
I've never had ice cream nachos before. And the first time I came in here, I did not believe that this was a thing until I saw the pictures for myself. So this is my first time experiencing this.
So basically it's just our waffle cones that are broken that aren't sellable anymore. So we just take them and then I just break them even more down. So it's like a chip. Okay, so this one has cookies and cream ice cream in it.
Okay.
Like, we're known for our milkshakes, but as you can see, always growing, trying new things. We now have ice cream nachos, we have seasonal drinks, and we also have it where, what if you come in and you don't want that big milkshake? You can do the same creations in a single scoop. And of course, a cherry on top. And then we add that bad boy in there like that. And then this is our black tie nachos.
Okay. It's like a ship. It's like a nacho boat
It's a
thing.
nacho boat.
Now, recap this for me again, what this amazing architectural ice cream structure is.
So it's 2 scoops of cookies and cream ice cream.
2 tap the scoops.
Yeah, let's say that. And then we have our waffle cones playing as nachos. We got chocolate waffle and regular waffle. We have a full-size cookies and cream bar, which I love. They're back here split. We have a cake Oreo and a regular Oreo. And then we have a white chocolate Kit Kat. And did I not put my other chocolate Kit Kat on there yet? Yeah,
Sure did.
and then the chocolate Kit Kat. And then it also has chocolate chips thrown in there because our black tie and the milkshake is usually run with the chocolate chips, so you gotta throw those in. And then topped off with the cute mini cone with the cherry on top. And in Paula's case, caramel drizzle added.
A little drizzle. You got a little drizzle. Okay, not sure where to start. So,
I'm thinking maybe you need to start with that
I
cake.
don't need no spoon.
That cake. Go ahead there.
The what?
No, go ahead.
I love this. It's something you can share.
Oh, definitely.
We can have a whole conversation
Yeah.
around this treat. It's everything I like on here. And
You can definitely share the milkshakes and the ice cream nachos. Date night.
where can people find you to be able to support you? You can keep talking, I'm gonna eat.
We're located in Norman, Oklahoma on Oklahoma University's campus corner at 333 West Boyd Street.
But as you can see, these are generous portions for you to come and support this local business here in Norman. Follow them, support them, and be intentional of how you spend your money with a local Black-owned business today. Because the people want to know,
I know.
what City Jerk Girl got going on here on the
Okay.
on the south side.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, on the
more,
south side.
On the south side, and more Oklahoma City area.
Mm-hmm.
So look, see, the pot is already going. So,
It's sizzling. That's what I wanted. I'm
what
sorry.
do we have on the menu today?
Okay, we have a little bit of everything, but today I
Okay.
want to tell you about the shepherd's pie. My version. It's called the Twisted Shepherd.
Tell people who you are and where you're from, because you sound like a little bit of Midwestern. You got a little country twang to it. I heard it. So, gotta let people know who you are and what we got going on here at City Jerk
Okay,
Girl.
they call me Miss T. So it's funny. I have a big family. I have different grandmas with different backgrounds. So you have a little bit of a mix in me. I was born in Chicago, raised in Chicago, but my family hails Portmore, Jamaica, Alabama, and Creole Century, New Orleans. So that's what is in me. And that's why I learned to do all these things, to cook, and it's in my blood. I've eaten it. And for some reason, I was the only one in my family that was always around the grandmas. I do not know why.
Okay.
But I'm kind of got that Southern granny in me too. I'm
Okay.
young.
So, from all of that background and experience,
Mm-hmm.
you put all of that cultural food influence into your menu for City Jerk Grill.
Together.
So I'm about to have a shepherd's pie.
So what we got here,
Okay.
like I said, I want to make sure you're keeping up with me.
Okay.
So right here is some of our smoked jerk chicken. And I add some vegetables. The vegetables are green bell peppers, red bell pepper, and onions.
Okay. Okay.
So you mix that up and make sure it's just good and sizzling and flavorful. I just like flavorful stuff, so that's why we make sure we have that.
Okay,
And
but,
this
but,
pie,
but before you get on your jerk chicken, you all make your own spices.
Yes.
So it's your flavor.
yes.
With just the family different backgrounds, how did you determine for the restaurant like what flavor profile you were going for? Are you like more on the hot end? 'Cause when you say like jerk chicken and Caribbean flavor, people automatically think it's hot. So how did you get to deciding what is your Caribbean or jerk flavor here at the restaurant?
So we started off going straight in how I used to eat it and how I grew up. It was hot.
Okay.
But everybody was like, I want to eat it, and it's good, but I'm crying. I'm like, okay. So I did a mild, medium,
Okay.
and a spicy to help
Okay.
people out.
Okay. So if I come
So-
to the restaurant, I'm able to get jerk chicken at different flavor profiles that I
Right.
can absorb.
Right.
Okay. So you whipping up some garlic mashed potatoes.
We hit a little cream in it, just a little bit. Some butter, some black pepper, and some seasoning. Yeah, I like the thick. I like to see my black pepper.
So you like coursed black?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So does coursed ground black pepper? What does it do different for you? Like, why do you prefer coursed ground black pepper?
To me, you can taste it a little bit more, and it's aesthetically pleasing. I like to look at it too. I like to
you can
see
see
it in
your
my
seasons.
food.
Okay.
Yeah, lets me know it's there.
What's this gravy concoction? that
This
you got?
is some smoked
Come on now, what's
gravy,
that?
smoked red bean gravy. So,
What that mean?
whew, that means that this is just not some regular brown gravy. We put some smoke on this, some hickory smoke, because that just makes it taste so good. And then you use your regular seasonings that is shared across all, parts, like the black pepper, again, thyme. People put thyme in your gravy, put thyme in your gravy.
Okay.
Literally, put thyme in your gravy and put the extra
And
thyme
you do need
in your
to
gravy.
technically put some time in
Yes,
your gravy.
yes,
Right.
to get the rich brown color,
So
because
then where's
you
the
seen the
red
light skin
bean part
gravy.
at?
So the red beans is, again, think about it. When we make Caribbean rice or rice and peas,
Mm.
you use the kidney bean, the red bean, and I like it in the gravy as well. It just goes
So they're-
very well.
Is your gravy vegetarian?
Yes. Oh, nope. I just told you up
see, I
there.
got you. I
Yes,
got
you
you.
did.
I got you.
So, also, what's important is everybody use some type of stock usually when they're making their gravy.
Right.
I use my jerk chicken juice.
Okay.
That's my stock. I don't buy anything. I make
so
it.
you actually add red beans or kidney
Red beans, red
red
kidney
beans
beans,
into the gravy to
Yes.
help thicken it up,
Yes.
give it some good flavor.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you got the smoke that adds another level to it, and then you still got the kicking of the juices from your jerk chicken that you just smoked, and that's your broth. And you add that in, and you got flavor, and I barely
You
have to
can't
add
tell
much
them
else.
everything. Like, we won't get them excited to come try it in the restaurant, but what I'm liking
They
from
ain't
what I'm
gonna do
hearing
Ain't worried about it.
is that you have the smokiness in the gravy.
Yes.
You have the smokiness and the flavors from the jerk chicken. Because jerk chicken is typically grilled. Smoky flavor from that. And then you're going to you're adding the garlic mashed potatoes. So all of this flavor, like exploding in your mouth, and your senses are like going on overload. So how are you going to construct this twisted shepherd's pie? Because I'm getting more hungry.
Okay.
Okay.
If y'all can give me a moment, I'm gonna ta-da. We're gonna get some
Okay.
little plates out here.
Oh,
Look at that. I got 3 of them, cause I'm gonna get me some too.
it's like a culinary instructing class going on right now.
Let me grab some bread. 1 second. Now our bread. Now a lot of people was like, when they first came, the first thing that people said is,
Why I look like that?
yes.
Yeah.
They were like, and I just told them. I just went out and told them. I said I put sage in my cornbread.
Sage cornbread. And you know what? And so when my mom makes cornbread dressing from scratch, not the Jiffy kind, she puts sage in it, and you can't
Exactly.
put too much of it in your cornbread dressing because it will turn that color, and you will have a problem on the back end.
Yes.
So, but you decided to use sage in a unique way for your regular cornbread.
Yes.
Okay.
Now that added with the soft fluffiness of it.
This
Yes.
is Caribbean.
Yes.
See?
Yes. See the transition.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead, and I think I'm gonna put it on the side because
Okay.
it's gonna get tall. So we're gonna go there like this, and we're gonna take this,
Okay.
and we're gonna put it on top of there like so.
Like ice cream.
It's getting good, y'all. It's
Okay.
getting good.
Okay.
Now, who don't like gravy on their potatoes?
I mean,
Who?
if you don't.
Who? So that is when you got the deliciousness. Ooh, look at Jesus. Look at God. Look at them. Then, just because we
We'll
like
top it
doing
off.
good portions here, we like to go ahead and make sure you're getting your extra chicken.
Why
that
does
you
it
came
really
here
look
for.
like ice cream to me?
What type of ice cream? A chocolate ice cream?
I don't know.
Okay, so we got that.
I have
And then-
never seen
Now, okay. Now we know shepherd's pie has cheese.
cheese. Mhm.
Some people want it, some people don't.
Okay.
But we just gonna put a little. And if somebody say, hey, I want all my cheese, I'm glad to give it to you. Not a problem. But we don't need a lot. And then we gotta go back in with our
green
green
onions.
onions. Because what's jerk chicken and gravy and all that without green onions? Just go ahead and give it a little love.
So what we have is the twisted shepherd's pie.
Yes.
That is on the base of it. It is your sage
Cornbread,
cornbread, which is the Caribbean Haitian influence, Caribbean Creole influence on the bottom. Garlic mashed potatoes, jerk chicken, with
Smoked red bean gravy.
red bean gravy, with some green onions, and
bit
some little bit of cheese on top. And this is, I've never had a shepherd's pie like this, but I'm gonna dive into it. Yo, it smells good, looks amazing.
And I just went right on down the side, yeah. Get my chicken in there. Ooh, ooh,
Wait,
ooh, ooh.
we ain't
See?
dropping no food around here.
And that's why I went down. So, oh, nope, I had the same experience. And that's why it goes in the cup real easy.
You would think with everything that's all in there, it may not go well together. But what's amazing about it is everything that you talked about from the influence of your family, I can taste in the dish. Which even more makes me understand and value the relationship when you talk about your grandmothers. I can actually taste it in the food.
And that's what I aim to get every time. Not just for myself, but for others. It was always love in their cooking. They didn't just cook because they need to feed the mouths. Yes, they need to feed the mouths, but that was them being a grandma, showing their love. That was the way they did it most of the time, especially when they got up in age. They couldn't really do a lot of other things, but they can get in there and cook.
Right.
Always had a meal.
Yeah, make sure y'all support City Jerk Grill. This is an amazing family-owned business here in South Oklahoma City. They're also participating in our bingo,
Oh,
OKC
yes.
Black
So
Restaurant
excited about
Bingo. Come and support them every day. And thank y'all for being intentional how you spend and support this business here in South Oklahoma City. I'm gonna keep eating. Dennis, I think we can give you a break now to try some of this amazing food. All right, we're at another great restaurant today. Like I said, we're down in South Oklahoma City. We're in Moore, Oklahoma, with the owner of the Crimson Melt, Mr. Asante Owens. He is a retired Air Force fire chief. It's a big title.
Yeah, man. It ain't got a lot of big money though.
So I see the honoring the military, honoring the armed forces in the restaurant. As I walk in, I can't help but see all of these badges and honoring. So what is this? I see it from all over the United States and some of parts of the world. So what does this mean to you?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we call this entire thing here is the Wall of Heroes. And the entire purpose of this wall is to kind of pay homage and respect to all of our first responders. So I figured that it would be a very, very important thing for us to highlight everybody that puts their lives on the line every day, whether it's their cops, the medics, the fire, or our active duty Guard Reserve military. So I just wanted to showcase them up here. You'll see everything up here from patches to name tapes off of people's uniforms. And this thing has grown exponentially because every time somebody comes in here, they come back and say, hey, we brought you a patch. Then we give them a discount off of their meal and whatnot. So this thing has grown a whole lot. My goal is to not have any brown on this board whatsoever.
Look, you're almost there. So all of these people represent from different branches of the military coming to support your restaurant.
Yeah.
But see, now I want to try food now.
Are you hungry?
I'm hungry, man. I heard you have like over 200 some varieties.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
200 varieties.
Yeah.
Now we're not gonna try all 200. We'll go get narrowed down to probably 2 and get some cold beverage to drink.
We're gonna take the zeros off. And
all right. So let's go on back to the kitchen. Let's try some of these cheese melts.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
The way that these grilled cheeses are made, I've been doing this with my family for almost 20-something years now.
Okay.
So, of course, I tweaked it a lot for the menu and things like that. And being in the fire department, I just like to cook.
Okay.
And so I figured, I would always make a grilled cheese. Really, it kind of started in the fire department because we would go on these late night calls.
Okay.
And we'd come back and we'd just be hungry. And so we would get in, whether I was assigned to A shift or B shift,
right.
we'd get in the opposite shift's fridge
Yeah.
and be like, yo, what they got in there? They look like they cooked some pasta last night. Yeah, get in there and we go get some of that pasta. And I'd be like, let's throw it on a sandwich.
Okay.
So we would throw it on a sandwich, and next thing you know, we got a sandwich that's full of just stuff that we can find in there, chips, crackers, ham, just whatever people brought to the station. And so we have a lot of different cheeses, a lot of different meats. So you can do a build your own mac and cheese, you can do a build your own tots, a build your own grilled cheese, and we have all of the different toppings. So the combinations are endless.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
So what are we making today?
So today we're gonna make our signature sandwich, which is gonna be a shift fridge. And then we're also gonna make a KJ pile driver, which is another sandwich of ours. And then for the milkshake, we're gonna make a Probie, which is kind of like a s'mores milkshake.
I'm glad I'm sharing this food because I'm not going to be able to enjoy all this by myself. So let's get started, man. I'm following your lead. I'm excited to see what this is going to look like.
We're gonna put them to work a little bit.
Okay, so what's this?
So
what kind of bread is this?
Yeah, so this is sourdough.
Okay. So all of your sandwiches are sourdough bread?
It is.
Okay.
Yep. And so we use different breads. We use either a bread from here or we use Big Sky bread out of Oklahoma City. We love Big Sky Bread Company. So we also have their bread. We also have gluten-free bread for those that can't have regular bread, and we have vegan cheese as well. So
nice.
Yeah. So it's real simple, man. This gonna be your tray. This gonna be my tray here.
Okay.
Right here. So here's this. You're gonna put it face down. Turn it around. Face down. So the way the butts are against each other, just like that. Boom.
Okay.
Just like that. Okay. All right. So now we build. So I'm gonna build a shift fridge. You're gonna build a KJ pile driver.
So I'm making one.
Yeah, he gonna get in here with me.
Let's
go.
Get
in here with
Y'all
me.
know I'm not afraid of the kitchen.
So look, KJ pile driver is a sausage and pepperoni pizza.
Okay.
So for you, take a little bit of this mozzarella right here.
Hold on. Look, I'm from the country, so I don't know what you mean when you say like a little bit.
We gonna pile up this sandwich right here.
Okay. All right.
Good little hand.
My first job was at Pizza Hut too, man. So I'm not.
You're not stingy with
I'm not afraid of the cheese, man.
Yeah. See, and we're gonna put that on both sides of the bread.
Okay.
Both sides of the bread. So then you're gonna do some sausage. You're gonna do some pepperoni. You do that.
On one side.
You can spread it out evenly. It's going to close up. There's one thing that's significant about our shift fridge is that it's got everything on it. I mean, it's got tater tots and it's got cheese curds and it's got mac and cheese on it and then it's got bacon on it and chicken on it and all the things.
Man, listen. I feel like these cheese sandwiches are not like for one person to eat. I feel like you can share this with somebody.
Especially the signature, the shift fridge, you absolutely could. They're not small. I mean, by the time you close it up, because that one's it gets made a little bit special than this one.
So this is a shift fridge.
So this is called a shift fridge, and this is called a KJ pile driver.
So why is it called a shift fridge?
So
is that a firefighter thing?
It is a firefighter thing. So that's where all of the firefighters' food is kept for the day when they go on shift.
Oh, the shift fridge.
The shift
gotcha.
fridge, yeah.
So you threw it all together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah. Basically, whatever we could find in the fridge to eat, we were throwing it on a grilled cheese sandwich.
So that's a fried chicken breast.
Yeah. So this is a panko breaded chicken patty.
Pickled chicken breaded.
Yeah. Panko
chicken breaded patty.
Panko breaded chicken patty.
With tater tots and a tea.
Yeah, so tater tots. So we like to do the fun tots where you can kind of play with your food a little bit.
Okay.
Because you get bored out there. And then we got some cheese curds. We're gonna throw on here some Wisconsin cheese curds.
And
We
then
got
what kind of cheese is in the mac and cheese?
So we have it's a white cheese sauce, and then
Okay.
it's a penne noodle on our
I
mac
feel a
and
little
cheese.
left out, man. I feel like yours got more than mine is. I feel like
Hey, you know what?
I don't know, like
It's,
what-
it's how it hits in the end that matters,
okay,
right?
okay.
So I throw a little bit of bacon on mine.
Okay.
And then with you, I'm gonna have you put a little bit of seasoning on yours. So you got the garlic
This?
herb seasoning. Go ahead and put that on there. Yep,
Hold
on
on,
both sides.
you got to.
Yeah. There you go. And then here's some pizza seasoning. Go ahead and throw that on there. All right, that's good. And then from there, I think
Close it up?
we ain't gonna close it. We're gonna
Oh.
cook it. We're gonna cook it open faced.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're ready to go. So go ahead and pick up your tray. Pull it down.
This
Pull
one?
it down. Yep. We'll slide it in there.
It's because it's small.
We'll set it right on the black. All right. So you can go ahead and close yours up. There you go. So at that point, we're gonna take some mozzarella and add it on top. Spread it nice and even like that. There we go. Then you want to take some pepperonis. Take about 5 of them and make like a domino 5. There we go. Look at that. There we go.
So why 5? I thought there's a reason why you
the
said
500?
5.
That's just with the machine.
Five, no, like 5 pepperonis.
Oh, I think it presents well.
okay.
I'm picky.
I'm just making sure.
So then after that, you just do a little bit of pizza seasoning and a little bit of the garlic and herb. There you go. And so then we plate it. So I like to plate in a different way. Sometimes I cut it on there, sometimes I cut it on here. I usually just cut it in half because I'm all about presentation. We usually flip it,
Okay.
and then we'll put our little signature on it to kind of hold it together. Gotta let this one cool a little bit because it's got a lot of, you see, it's got a lot of yum yums on it.
Okay.
And that's it.
Man,
Cooked all the way throughout.
you can't tell me this thing isn't cheesy. Look at that.
I'm saying though.
Look at that.
Man.
It's like a deep dish
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a deep dish pizza. I guess it would be like a Detroit style,
Yep.
kind of.
Yeah. Or Chicago, depending.
Depending. Now
Well,
that's a debate with
Yeah,
Chicago.
It is. I guess if the sauce was on top, it would be a Chicago one.
This is good, man.
Thank you.
This is really good. And now we're moving over to the signature shakes. Now that's something that I wouldn't think people put together.
Yeah.
But it also reminds me of kind of like the old school restaurants where they had like a burger and a shake, but you got grilled cheese
Yeah.
and shakes.
Yeah.
So what kind of shake are you making for us to try today?
Yeah, today I'm gonna make a Probie. So the Probie shake is basically s'mores, right?
Okay.
We toast our marshmallows before we put them on that graham cracker and that chocolate, right? We're gonna throw that in a milkshake. Non-dairy whipped cream, full milk. And we just go down. There's no real rhyme or reason. They all whip it a certain way. I like covering the entire surface there. And I just go like so. But wait, there's more.
Oh my
I'll take
God.
these marshmallows right here, and I just do a little bit of target practice with them. And here we have a s'mores shake, fully engulfed shake. It's a simple thing. You just putting it together. So let's go.
Okay, so this is the Probie. It's a s'mores-inspired, chocolate-flavored drink. It's a lot.
It's
It's a lot. It tastes amazing. And it works well with those amazing cheese sandwiches I have. I'm full.
yeah. I say good luck.
I'm,
but, you know,
I'm full. I'm full.
the biggest takeaway that I'd like is obviously to enjoy the food, but you know, the biggest thing with me is about fellowship and understanding that we're very family oriented and understanding that we have a side mission of raising awareness for firefighter suicide, you know, prevention and postvention. You know, we and also our other first responders, you know, because they're all important. All of our heroes are important. So, you know, when people dine here, you know, don't think about price. I want you to think about your experience here and understand that your experience here and the food that you purchased is going towards, you know, a charitable foundation to help these people get much needed mental health support. It's a twofold thing. You get to feed you and you get to save some lives.
Absolutely, absolutely. So y'all come out and support Crimson Milk and more. You will not be disappointed. There's pool tables, there's great food, fast service, big TVs. Hey, look at this. Like, you can wash it down with an amazing shake. That tastes great and refreshing. So I'm going to enjoy this. And make sure y'all come out to Moore, Oklahoma and support. He's available for online and delivery and curbside pickup as well. And be intentional with your spending and continue supporting this local business and more today and every day.
And that's a wrap for today. Thank you for joining us. Apollo, anything you want to say before we head out?
And I've enjoyed supporting these 3 local Black-owned businesses in the South OKC, Moore, Norman area. I've had so much food just to enjoy. So just continue what you've always done. And if you have not done, be intentional with your spending and support a local Black-owned business in your area today.